Speaking of South Park, I've called it the Royal South Park because there's a couple of stories here. But it's again, this is kind of funny because obviously over here in the UK, we have heard nothing but the Prince and releasing his book and Meghan Markle and everything else for the last 6 weeks. I hadn't heard that South Park were taking the mick out of them until it started trending and everything else. And so then I wanted to watch the episode, which I found hilarious. And again, I kind of bought right into it.
We want privacy.
Yeah. What are you looking at? How dare you? Yeah, we want our privacy.
Right around with signs. I want privacy. Going on to TV shows. Privacy. Yeah, privacy, man.
The bit that got me was when he's saying about there were people inside. Hello? That's so funny. But again, it's marketing that's worked because I wanted to watch it. And I mean, like I say, I did, and I thought it was really funny. But it now seems that, Meghan's still very upset about the whole thing and she wants to sue South Park over it. And again, the problem is they are too dumb to see that everything that they said in South Park, they are now doing. We want our privacy, and this is privacy has been exposed on South Park, and so we're going to sue. If you just shut up, it would go away.
I don't think they're going to be able to sue or going to be able to do anything about it. Being public figures, I don't think that's going to go anywhere.
And they were Canadian. It was the Canadian prince and...
Yes, completely different. A Canadian red-haired prince and a dingleberry black-haired white. It's just a total coincidence. I think. Do you know what the Streisand effect is?
No, go on.
Okay, so there was a guy who did this picture book of coastlines, California coastlines. It's like some from the air and things like that, and put out this picture book. It's like a coffee table book, if I remember right. I could be wrong, so correct me if you guys are in the comments. But basically, put out this book and threw out all the pictures of all these different, some of them had houses on the shore. It was Barbara Streisand's house. And she made a big stink out of it. Now, if she had it, nobody would have known it was her house.
Yeah, it would have just been a house on the edge of it.
It probably would have sold 100 copies of this book, because it's a freaking coffee table book or something. I mean, nobody would have known. And that would have been the end of it. But she sued. She made a big deal out of it. And then everybody went to buy the book. And now everybody knows where Barbara Streisand's house is. And it's become a meme. It's called the Streisand effect. This is what people call it now. It's because they, by making a big stink out of something that you want kept down low, you achieve the opposite effect.
Yeah.
And this is what Meghan and Harry have done. Because it was just another South Park episode.
Sorry to interrupt. You're still peaking again a little bit. Turn your microphone down. Fiddle with your microphone.
I'm fiddling with it.
That's better. Okay, that's better. There we go.
All right.
Now we can't hear him at all. This is great. So welcome to my show. No. Before you carry on a minute, Kurt's come in and said the Illuminati wants to destroy America. That's where the First Amendment is under attack. What's the First Amendment?
It's the right to free speech, along with a few other things. The right to religion, the right to...
When they say the right to bear arms, do you think they actually meant like bear arms?
We'll get into cocaine bear soon.
Thanks for joining us, though, Kurt. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just saying that's what's happened is that they made a big stink out of this, and now more people are watching the episode, showing what lunatics they are.
It's again, like I say, if you just kind of shut up, I've often found that the best form of offense in this situation is not to fight fire with fire; it's just to shut up and just let it burn out. It will soon go away.
If they were smart, because their ratings are got approval ratings for whatever that means. I don't know who's taking these surveys, but whatever. But they're in the tank, and people have just about had enough of them. If you wanted to turn it around, you could have, the first thing you should have done is go, yeah, South Park kind of got us, didn't they? And people probably would have said, good for them for being good sports, That's there's nothing more endearing than somebody taking the joke with a bit of good humor and saying, "Yeah, maybe I should work on myself."
Because I mean, a big thing in America is the roast, isn't it? Where they sort of sit there and they roast people, and you know, like, to show that they've got a good sense of humor about it. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you take it on the chin a little bit and say, okay, maybe we'll lay low. Hey, that was pretty funny. I gotta admit, they got us.
Yeah.
That would have done wonders for their image. But no, they're so self-centered and narcissistic and navel gazing. They can't
Respect our privacy.
anything.
Our privacy. Just make sure you respect our privacy. It's
Can't handle
strange.
any criticism. I love it when he said, I'm gonna. He said something about I'm gonna stick my blue dick in his ass or something.
And just he's
Talk
on
about
the
when he
window.
got frostbite.
Yeah, but he's like going on the window and stuff, and Stan's just like, no, I'm not paying attention to it. No. It is very good. Hey, Rodney's here as well.
They just prove the point was the funny part.
Damn right. Reacting like children to a roast is it was the worst thing they could have done. Exactly. It's funny actually because I probably shouldn't say this because it's going to get me into more trouble. But on our Slack team group thing that we have for the Last Movie Outpost to update articles and stuff, somebody said about calling me Pip, which I hate. But I thought to myself, if I kick off stink about it, you'll just do it more. And I tried to let it lie, but it hasn't died away yet. But you know, that'll teach me.
Yeah. Well, Pip, what's our next subject?
Damn it.
Thank you for watching this excerpt from Outpost Frequencies. Tune in live every Sunday at noon Central Time or 6 o'clock UK time. And also, remember to come to lastmovieoutpost.com for all your latest in movie news, streaming news, and everything cool about film. We are the cool news now. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next stream.